You'll do this the rest of your life.
I probably, that's what I'm thinking is, I mean, as long as I can keep this kind of like passion for it, I think that's the thing. And, cause that's what I look for in other people, this genuineness. Mm-hmm. Like, do you really are you doing this cause you really want to, or are you doing this cause for other reasons? And I do see like with, other people in my field, like, Neil deGrasse Tyson is a genuine, like, into this, like you can tell like he's like that. I don't know, I'm not convinced that Bill Nye is, and that's why I never, like, when he was around and he was at his heyday, he was like a great popularizer, he was great into it, but there was some part of it I wasn't quite sure if he was in all the way. And Neil deGrasse Tyson definitely is.
Is he a theoretical?
Neil is, yeah. He's more theoretical than he's gone over to our side a little bit, but that's the only thing. Once he goes off on those tangents, I'm like, Neil, that's fine.
Rein it back in, right?
Yeah.
Relate to us here. We're laymen.
That's right. That's right.
So you think so what do you value about somebody being genuine?
I think it's that you can tell their motivations, what they're really interested. There's like an ego part is put aside. It's really about the audience. You can tell that they want the audience to go on this journey that you've gone on and to go there with you. You think of like Jack Hanna from the Columbus Zoo. I have no doubt that all he does is, go home and sleep and think about animals. That's all he does. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Thane Maynard at Cincinnati Zoo, very similar kind of situation. You see these people in public life, and it's really rare, though. It really is rare. And because if I go to hear astronomy talk, and I can see it, it's a hard thing to put your finger on, but there's certain things that you say, like, okay, this person's, they're doing this because they gotta do a talk, but they're not like really into it.
So is it important that we're genuine so that other people value us and listen to us?
Well, for me, it is. I think it's like important for me. I think it makes the message go better. It makes it more infectious. It makes it more. I think it drives people to certain actions that to look at that in their own lives too. And I think that there's certain things that
like, I believe, like, being genuine, I really feel in all of us, even if there's someone listening to this that knows they're not a genuine person, they still appreciate genuine people.
Yeah.
Right? So there's something about that characteristic that we do appreciate, and it's almost like if you would say, hey, do you like somebody who's honest or somebody that lies? Right. Well, we like somebody who's honest. Right?
Yep.
Well, most of us have told a white lie, so it's like we got to deal with that.
That's right.
But so there is something sincere about being genuine, and we like that. We like that humans are that way.
Yeah, I think so. I think it comes across, and it's one of those things where, like, it's what you want to put your time to, what and for me, there's not, I always kind of joke with people and say astronomy is my lifestyle, not my job, and no, I'm not going to say it on the radio.
Okay, so maybe we'll say it later.
No, I was going to say it on the radio. It's like, I do my job for free, but don't listen to that.
You're making money.
Keep paying me. So
keep doing it. But I think if your entire life, it's your lifestyle.
Right.
It's what you do.
Yep.
You're not looking for. There's an argument out there. I won't make you go there because it's very controversial about balance.
Oh no, we can talk about it. Yeah. Well,
right. Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of opinions, and that's what so many things are in life. Like, I wish we would just be honest about when things are opinions. And so this thing about should there be a work-life balance, and what is that? And that's been reframed by some very financially successful people in this world. I don't always agree with everything a Richard Branson or an Elon Musk or a Jeff Bezos and what those guys say, but Bezos said this really well, that really successful people, and it doesn't have to be financially successful. Astronomer, could be a real estate salesperson. You could be a highly successful nurse. But he said, you can't look for when one starts and the other one ends. If you're looking for that balance, they both have to exist together. That's how my life is. And I look at so many people who are successful in their field, and they don't shut it off at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I don't know what your opinion is about this balance.
No, I think that it's tough. It's different for everybody. I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's a very gray area between my work time and my off time. And so, vacation times are, I go out to see other observatories. I go out to go eclipse chasing, going to some exotic places as excuses to travel, but to see eclipses. So it's
which makes you so much better in your career.
It does. It's true, because it just you get these experiences, you get these things that as part of the history of astronomy and astronomers. I have this real great respect for all the people that came before me and how they did this stuff, and I kind of see myself as a little bit of a throwback astronomer, and hear about the people at Cincinnati Observatory making expeditions out west in the 1800s to go see eclipses. And I kind of tackle it in the same kind of fashion as I'm going to load up all the equipment. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to drive my car, but still going out there. And it's that kind of connection with history plus the universe. It's really amazing. And so what I've found is there's a general thing with astronomers is they're generally like this. Out of any scientists, they really are like, this is what they talk about. This, whether you're an amateur or professional astronomer, amateur astronomers talk just as much as professional astronomers and are just as good in a lot of ways. But I've figured that as long as I can keep this going, I don't know if I've told other people. I've told friends about this, but I've decided that I'm going to live to be 105 years old. And the reason why that is because there's 3 eclipses in the 2070s that I'm going to see. And people like kind of, 105. Okay, great. But I'm a very determined person. And when I get it in my head, eclipse chasing, I got something to look forward to. These are dates in the mind. 2077. I'm going to live to be until 2077.
What's the date of the third eclipse?
Mid-May 2077.
So June 1st, we can go ahead.
June 1st.
We can schedule the casket. We can dig the hole. And we can schedule the crematorium.
And knowing my sense of humor, as long as I'm still mentally competent enough,
you'll make it happen.
It'll be in the will, and I'll be dead June 1st.
That'll be a good wife, though, right? Wife well lived.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I think is I'm sure things are going to come in the way and get in the way of that, but I got that. And I think that is important to have goals, like whether it's something like that, but eclipses are like super, have things to live for, have things to go see.
So when you said you're determined, does competitiveness go with that?
No. So that's the thing, is I'm not competitive with other astronomers or other people, because the universe is big enough for everybody. And I'm just doing this, because this is what I want to do. Like, whether I'm a better astronomer than other people, I don't know.
Are you competitive with yourself, though?
Yeah. Yeah, very much so. So, like, I think about, like, when I do about 150 astronomy talks a year or so, and not one of them goes by where I don't sit back and think about, all right, how did that work? Got to change that one little part, or that part worked real well. But it's internal, and that's the thing. And while I welcome other feedback and other outside input, there's something inside of me that like is the not the harshest critic, because that's not right. I'm very internally supportive, but it's more of, there is the drive to do a good job.
You want to strive to get better every day, man.
Yeah.
Every time, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's a competitive spirit.
Yeah.
There's these shared personality traits that successful people have. And you just see them time after time after time. And I don't care what we're doing, what we choose to do with our life. If you have those characteristics, some of those attributes, you're going to make impacts in people's lives, and that's special.